I just dropped about 5 of my books off at the Ehrenberg Laundromat Mall with Mark. I'm so thrilled that he is going to sell my books there. Running late to get to our seminar, or we're not running late. We're going to be there in plenty of time, but we want
as early as Debra would like us to be.
Yeah, I can't rush. I have to be somewhere early, and sorry that the phone's like all jumping around and everything, but we're on a bumpy road. And anyway, we are headed to do our seminar, and I just dropped books off, and it's really weird lighting. See if that's better. Just dropped books off to the mall. So you can go there and get signed copies of my book now. So we're headed to the RTR, and we are going to teach our class today at 2 and try to get some tours done before then. And I'm anxious to actually see what the road is like after all the rain. But with it being the forest, not the forest, the desert, I'm sure it is probably all gone by now. The desert is an amazing terrain. Rain just doesn't, it can puddle up on the desert floor and then disappear in minutes. It's amazing. Floods and desert, dry desert, weird. Hi everybody, I just wanted to touch base with you and say how wonderful doing the seminar was yesterday, and a thank you again to Karen and Tony for helping me out. And of course, Robert got lots of footage, and that will be on our YouTube channel, twomeander, tomorrow. But today, I am going to answer some questions that keep coming up. One of the questions that I keep getting is, why do I keep trying to do things like the RTR or teach classes or things like that that I know I probably shouldn't be doing? Well, I have a big announcement to make. Okay, I give up. I'm going to probably try to quit doing things like that, but you guys have to understand that this was my 5th RTR, I think, and it's where I met most of my friends. And to be able to face that I won't be able to go again, or that I shouldn't be there, that's a little rough. It's tough. It's not easy to let go of. And I have to say that next year, if they have a disability section that's partitioned into where the generators and everything aren't for the quiet, they'll have a quiet section within the disability, I will probably try again. So I get that it seems like confusing and like I'm not honoring my disability, but it's always a balancing act. And with that too, some people said, why did you park in the disability area? It didn't gain you anything. Well, that's not true. We went out one morning in all of the crowd and the hustle and bustle and the traffic and everything, and I kind of had an episode. And so staying in the disability section allowed me to just walk up to the classes and back without having to be out in traffic. And that's why I did it and why I was there. It was my only chance of being able to stay at the RTR and make it through the whole thing. And as you know by now, I didn't get to. The other thing that people keep asking kind of routinely is why I keep putting myself on camera when I've had an episode. Well, I know you don't mean it in a negative way, but that's kind of like asking somebody, like my friend Karen in a wheelchair or somebody on crutches, why are you on camera when you're like that? I'm sorry, but that's my disability. And I think that the more that we hide disabilities and the more that we hide things that make people uncomfortable or are socially unacceptable, that it's not... People keep wanting to know what I'm going to do since I can't travel on my own, and I don't know. I'm going to make it up as we go along. We're going to go do the van build, and please be sure and watch the video tomorrow on the seminar. I'm hoping that people got a lot out of that, and I could not have even done the seminar with help. My friends Jack and Teresia, Stephen, Tony, Patty, Nathan, Mindy, Randy, all of those people helped me, and it took a village to, and even then I ended up, Robert told me that I passed out at one point before he could get me to the van, because with all of the commotion after the class broke up, anything that floods, whether it's movement or noise or smells, but especially noise and movement, I ended up having a TBI episode, and special thanks to Jack for helping Robert. I don't even remember that. I don't remember getting back to the hotel where we're staying, but I remember that I was so proud of all the people that showed up to support Traveling with Disabilities. And I was so proud of my friends Karen and Tony for getting out of their comfort zone and joining me. And I believe that this life is better for me than being in assisted living. And I'm sorry for those that it makes uncomfortable, but I won't hide. I will never hide, and I'm going to stay out here for as long as I can. And with that, I just want to say again that I think Bob and Jude and her army of volunteers have done such a wonderful job with the RTR. Thank you for making a section for the disabled, and I know that's going to even grow and get even better. And that's it. I just wanted to answer a few questions that keep coming up and share some clips with you from the hotel where we are staying, and we will head out tomorrow and go see our friends Lisa and Spencer and start work on the van build. Love you, everybody. See you down the road. Oh, and before I forget, thank you to all the people that I got to meet at the seminar, in the meet and greet especially. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Okay, keep on keeping on. Bye.